Good morning. It is time for your health check, and on this Wellness Wednesday, sobering information out of Cook Children's in Fort Worth. The hospital treated a record 43 patients who attempted suicide in March. That is nearly double the number during March of 2020. In fact, for the first time ever, suicide was the leading cause of traumatic death at Cook Children's. And the medical center has now launched a new campaign to raise awareness about suicide. It uses this acronym that you see on your screen. It's called JOY, standing for Just Breathe, Open Up, and You Matter. The hospital plans to release a series of articles online, which it hopes will help families. Now to the latest on the AstraZeneca COVID vaccine. Oxford has paused testing on children pending further information about very rare blood clotting issues in the brains of adults who've received it. Possible causes still not known. The European Medicines Agency expects to announce its findings today or tomorrow. And a recent study shows people with multiple sclerosis are not at greater risk for COVID-19 complications. Now, if you're unfamiliar, MS is an autoimmune disease that attacks the brain and spinal cord. Cleveland Clinic looked at data from more than 1,600 MS patients with COVID. They found a majority of MS treatments didn't really make a difference, but there were a few, like steroids, that did lead to worse outcomes.
Of course, we recommend to all of our patients to do the standard things to avoid COVID-19, hand washing and masking and social distancing. But we emphasize it even more so in patients who are getting steroids or patients who are getting those MS therapies that put them at higher risk for complications.
They do recommend people with MS get vaccinated. Preliminary data considers it safe. So good information there, and let's